guys, so we're at the beach again. We went to a different spot at the same beach but a different spot, so they're already out there playing. Baby girl's right here. So yeah, she's playing too. So we're about to have a good time. Good morning, everybody. Both the kids are taking a nap this morning. I think it's about 10 o'clock or 10:30. And Anaï is taking a nap, Archer's taking a nap. They're both just in the living room. And I've noticed, I don't know what it is or if it's just a phase that Anae is going through, but I'll lay a blanket down on the floor, on the carpet, and she seems to like sleep so much better on the floor, and it's really weird because I usually have her like here on the bed, but she hasn't been sleeping too well on the bed, and I don't know why or what it is, but I'll lay her on the floor, you know, to have some floor time, tummy time, you know, that type of stuff, which is what I do almost every day. And, well, actually, I do it every day. But, I've noticed that she'll roll over onto her tummy and she'll just pass out. And she'll be asleep for hours. Like, she might wake up here and there. But I don't know if it's just, she's been doing that for, like, the past, I'd say about a week or so. And I don't know, because I'll put her on the bed and she'll just be restless. And she'll be tired and want to fall asleep, but she won't. So, I don't know. I don't know why she likes the floor. So, I don't know. Maybe I need to get her like a more firm mattress. I usually have her on our bed for naps during the day. But at night, obviously, she'll sleep in her crib over there. That cord is for her, what's it called? For her feeding tube pump. It's usually not out like that. So, yeah, don't freak out about that. I usually have it tucked down into the side of the mattress so that way she can't get a hold of it, or that way it doesn't wrap around her or anything like that. Anyway, what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, and Archer's asleep. He's been sick. Sunday we went to the beach, and then Sunday night he had fever, and that was like, what was that? I think it was about 6 in the morning or something like that, or maybe it was sometime after midnight. I don't remember exactly when because, you know, I was tired and I didn't really pay attention to the time, but I gave him some Motrin because I noticed he had 101 fever, so I just gave him some Motrin and it went away. And then I gave him, or the next morning, he was fine all morning. Like, he didn't have fever, he was fine all morning. By the afternoon, he had a fever again, so of course, no, this was about like 6 o'clock. So, evening time. So, I gave him some Motrin again, and it didn't seem to bring his fever down at all. Like, it was like a few hours later and he still had 101. It was 101.2 and 101.3. That's the range that it just stayed at, was that 100. It didn't go up any higher, it didn't go down, so it just stayed at that range. So Bob gave him a nice warm bath, not hot, or like not like a normal bath they normally took. It was a little bit cooler than he normally, would take. So, and that seemed to help a little bit. It brought his fever down for maybe about 30 minutes. But then, once he fell asleep, it went up again. And at around midnight, I gave him some more Motrin, and it didn't work. Like, he was restless all night. So I was like, well, you can't have any more until after 6 o'clock in the morning because it's like every 6 hours. So, I woke up at about 7:30, and I felt him, and he felt fine. Like, he doesn't have fever. And I checked his temperature, and he doesn't have fever. It went away. And even now, at this point, it still hasn't gone back up again. So I don't know what that was. I don't know if it had something to do with the beach, or I'm not sure. But of course I'm going to keep a close eye on him. He is taking a nap right now, so he does sound a little bit like he's getting a little congested. So maybe he's getting sick. So I'm trying to keep him as far away from Anae as possible. We're doing lots of hand washing and lots of, you know, all that, taking precautions and stuff like that. Because, you know, Anae has like a really weak immune system. So yeah, but she always ends up getting sick. So it doesn't matter like how much we keep him away and wash hands and, you know, wash everything and stuff. She always ends up getting sick. So she has, for her condition, their immune system is like a newborn's. So until they're about maybe 5 years old, I think. Anywhere from like 3 to 5 years old, their immune system is like a newborn, so it's it gets sick very quickly and very easily. So, so yeah, but they're doing great. Anae has not gotten sick yet. She hasn't had any signs of whatever Archer has. She doesn't have fever or anything like that. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that it stays that way. She has been seizure free since she's gotten out of the hospital, which is awesome. So we're looking forward to her continuing to be seizure-free, or at least going back to how she was before. Of course, we want her to be seizure-free all the time, but, you know, she's going to end up having seizures every now and then, which is fine. I'd just rather her have seizures every now and then than having several a day. So, But we're blessed to have her. She's blessed to have us, obviously. You know, we care so much about her. Archer cares so much for her. As you guys could tell in one of our previous videos of him crying when they took her out of the room to go do the swallow study at the hospital. He didn't want her. He didn't want them to take her. He was so upset. But that's been our morning so far. And I don't know what else we're doing for the rest of the day. Now that Archer's taking a nap, I'm like, this is the perfect opportunity to get some orders done, because I usually do it at night. So yeah, and plus we're going to have a fun weekend coming up. It's a friend of ours. It's her birthday. It's her 6th annual 29th birthday party. So yeah, that's what her husband put up on the invitation. You know, her 6th annual 29th birthday party. So yeah, so that's, you guys do the math. Anyway, so that's what we got. That's what we got this weekend. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish up on some orders.